remote forest village, built upon ancient ruins, has gone silent. And not even the soldiers we sent out have returned. I shouldn't be surprised. There are also rumors of a terrible ancestral curse. The walls birthing eyes, and everybody succumbing to the undead plague. This case surely needs our attention.
Welcome back to King Arthur, everybody. We have our first side mission coming up here. We're taking out Sir Kay, Lady Dindrain, and Sir Mordred. Sir Balin took a little bit of a bruise. He's bruised right now. He's got a work-related injury, and we're trying to heal that up. It's going to take one mission for us to do that, so he's not going to be available. I'm hoping that this is still doable with 3, but we'll find out. Bonus reward of recruitable hero and enemy type the Lost. Fire with fire. Begin. Now, I've seen a lot of comments, so thank you so much for all of the feedback and advice. A lot of stuff talking about the morality tree and how old faith versus Christianity. In the last episode, which you guys haven't seen as of me recording this, I kind of leaned more into the Christianity side because both Balin and Dindrain are Christian. So I was like, well, we should probably focus on that then. But I've seen a lot of people talk about how cool the Old Faith is. And so Old Faith and Tyrant do seem like a pretty cool combo, and I may decide to lean into that instead. I'm gonna kind of see what happens and what options come up in the next little while. Oh, hello.
To the grave with you.
Who are you, Sir Ector? All right. So Sir Kay, we got lost commoners here. They're not respawning.
No mercy for the wicked.
She can start slamming. Bleeding and poison, not gonna help.
For my Camelot.
And Mordred, he has that shield charge, so let's take a look at how this works. We just unlocked it. It's an AP cost of 1. They deal 50% weapon damage and gives knockdown. So let's get in here. Do they have to be in a straight line? Let's go here and see what happens. And then shield charge to this. Knockdown, yep, cool, awesome. Now that's gonna reduce his AP by 50%, I believe. Yes, 50% less AP, and units with at least 50% physical debuff resist are knocked back instead of not knocked down. So, good to know. Now he could, I guess, cast Stigma on someone. Let's maybe do that.
Sinners shall bleed.
Sir Kay just needs to kind of run in and engage here.
No mercy for the wicked.
And we'll have her take a couple of these. Let's go a little bit of burning. Oh, well, that'll take care of it. Yep, sure.
Kneel before your king.
Let's face this way.
None can stand
Everyone's good.
in my way.
Sir Ector must survive. Oh. Oh, he doesn't have our cleave, does he? I like this when they come in, they kind of do their own thing, you know? It's fun. It's fun. 15 to 19, that works. Let's face you up this way. We're gonna reserve your AP.
None can stand in my way.
Yeah, he's about to take a real beating. Not a whole lot I can do about that.
Mercy for the wicked.
Would I be better off taking this and killing this enemy? I'm not going to be able to kill these either way. So
Down with the violence.
let's do that. And then let's have you face this way and reserve.
Awaiting your command.
Highness?
Holy smokes. Well, he is holding up pretty well.
Take them.
I serve the Lord.
Okay, so he can finish this, and he can finish this. And then he can stigma here. Kay runs in.
Blessings.
And then we
Sinners
finish
shall
this.
bleed.
Lovely. Lovely.
Knights of the Round Table, the Lord Almighty heard my prayers.
Sir Ector, who raised King Arthur like his own. Oh, is that
In
right?
the flesh, master of arcane arts, keeper of secrets.
What the hell happened here?
A terrible curse was unleashed. The ignorant peasants built pigsties upon sacred ground, where heroes were laid to rest.
And this curse turned people into walking corpses?
Indeed, I arrived with soldiers, but now I'm the last to stand against the darkness.
So you got your men killed, and now you need more help. Well, you're not alone any longer. You can join us.
This village should be cleansed in the name of the Lord with fire and steel.
So we have kind of like a magical caster now. I like
Good to see you again, Father. It's been a long time since we fought side by side.
Oh, son. This is not the reunion we were both hoping for.
What's going on here?
The less you know, the better.
Huh.
All I ask is that you don't judge my actions too quickly.
Okay. Very interesting. Sir Ector. So he's got Force Bolt, 12 to 15 damage. Deals 100% weapon damage and knocks back the target. And Slowing Hex, a slow for 2 turns. Okay, he's like dishing it out big time, dude.
What is this thing?
Nice. Okay, so this is how we can determine who's in the front. We should set this up a little cleaner. Do something like this. Yeah, that way our casters are in the back if we stumble onto something. Looks like we're splitting off in a bunch of directions here. Okay. Holy smokes. That's a lot.
Awaiting your command.
That's a lot. So his Force Bolt is very expensive. Very,
The
very
Lord is my
pricey.
witness.
If I bring her up, she can get shots. These ranged guys are going to be problematic, aren't they?
I can take them all.
Now, I wonder if he can run through enemies and tackle multiple. Maybe?
Your Highness?
I'm thinking we set up a bit of a
What are we
wall,
waiting for?
make them come to us. And in the meantime, our range guys can take a couple of pot shots. This guy's, oh, Lost Brute. That's so funny to see, like, the overlap with XCOM. Let's start hitting him. Hold him up a bit.
Blessings.
And then Dindrain. See if we can clear out one.
Ready. Ready to fight.
And then we'll have these two set up with some overwatches for these guys to kind of run in with. When enemies enter the selected area in the next turn, immediately execute one attack for every 3 AP consumed. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I use this, then we would get 2 attacks because one of these is reserved for
Your
movement.
Highness.
So we can get multiple attacks. But I won't be able to cast Stigma for this, so let's just do it like so. You hold.
The Lord is my witness.
Out.
I was wondering if they'd be able to get close enough. Here we go, at least. So we do have two sneaky little archers in the back. Oh, he's got some range, the big boy. Okay, okay. Glad that we weakened him. Very glad
Awaiting your command.
that we weakened him. 12 to 15. Okay, you one-shot the crossbowman. That's your job.
Sinners shall bleed.
The only problem here is that this guy may come towards her.
Time to feed the ravens.
Not sure about the shield charge in this scenario.
Your head is mine.
We could Overwatch again because this guy's pretty close.
Your Highness?
Actually, hold on. Sir K will just kill.
Onward!
Kneel before your king.
Let's do this, and we'll set up an Overwatch like so. And then you face this way. Conserve. Who do we want to slow? The commoner's not going to matter, right? Because he's going to be close enough anyways. But, like, maybe one of these guys can't get here.
I serve the Lord. Christ on the cross.
Whew, almost.
The Lord is my witness.
Holy crap. Let's see. That slow might have worked. He could get in there, but he couldn't attack. All right.
Awaiting your command.
So now we've got a cleave available.
Blessings.
Beautiful job, Kay. Beautiful
Serve
job.
the Lord.
This guy's coming back in 2 turns. I actually do think that we can clean this up before. Three to 6 with, what was it, 2 to 3 damage? If I get the higher damage range, then this is good. But it's the same argument here. You know? So let's assume he's going to take 2 burn damage. Then we need to deal 5, right? So if I roll a 3 or a 4, that's bad. If I roll the 5 or 6, so it's like 50-50 the way I'm kind of looking at that. And here, if I roll a 5 or a 6, that's bad. If I roll a 7, 8, or 9, that's good. So the chances are actually higher. God, I love math. I love math. Now, this guy being slowed, it's just movement that's impacted, okay. Let's face you this way. Conserve. You get right in there. Conserve. And you... Let's hide. Ba-boom, boys. Nice job. Okay, now I'm gonna get you to take your little healing potion. Because you got absolutely whacked there. The last time we had multiple encounters like this, we had a lot of resting sites.
Before I speak, I demand your protection, knights.
Excuse me? From whom do you seek protection, soldier?
That bloody madman in your ranks, Sir Ector.
You were accusing a man of honor.
I refused to kill innocent people for some ritual. The others didn't, and everything turned into shit.
Uh-oh. What do you say, Sir Ector? Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
What are you staring at? You must be wondering why he called me a traitor. You are not ready for the truth. But trust me, everything I do it for Camelot.
You haven't gone soft in Avalon, Sir Ector. That's for certain.
Oh, he'll fit in nicely here. He will fit in nicely. I guess we could repair armor here.
What's the point of resting when I'm already dead?
Exactly.
What's this?
Oh. Potion. See, something like that where it's like hidden off the beaten path. We really had to go in behind the buildings to find that guy, and then there's a cool little story bit. Like, man, this is great. Can't go in there.
I've been wandering through Avalon with my brother for a very long time in search for the Holy Grail. And I witnessed many wonders and blood-chilling terrors out there.
Okay, it looks like we're passing this one here. We're in the main
These
square.
villagers were unaffected by the curse, but they got slaughtered by swordsmen. This is strange.
Here we go. So if the fight's kind of set up like this, a similar approach is fine by me. Any ranged here? Absolutely none.
I serve the Lord.
So Ector, come back. Oh, the brute is there. So he will definitely make it to us. He had a lot of mobility there. 8 action points versus 6 of these guys. I should have looked for that positioning. But I blew it.
Blessings.
Okay, so K, I'm gonna want up here.
Kneel before your king.
Your Highness?
Setting up this
None
like
can
Overwatch
stand in
wall
my
seems
way.
to make sense. And then he's bleeding and poison immune. He's not fire immune. I feel like that's a good option here for a big tanky unit. Then I'll just bring her back a tad. This will give him 2 Overwatch attacks. And we'll get 1 here with K. Okay.
Sinners shall bleed.
That's really cool. The Overwatch using up the AP. Warhammer's doing something similar with Overwatches. The more AP and ammo that you have, the more you can utilize. So, I need to work on this part a little bit better so that I can optimize his cleave. Because, yeah, he's got a cleave here, but it'd be much better if he could cleave these 3. Holy smokes. These guys are gonna take a beating for sure. As of yet, not a lot of AoE attacks for us. I'm just looking at shield charge, but it looks like, so they need to be at least 2 away for a shield charge. Fair enough.
Your Highness?
Oh, okay. So this, you can hit your guys if you're not careful. Nice job, my dude. Nice job.
Ready.
Blessings.
can clean that up. Weaken this one. Now these guys very likely are going to come around here, and these guys in the back, Ector and Dindrain, could be in a spot of bother, if you will. Looks like we can hit the big guy from here. Okay. So now, swing. Face this direction. And maybe what I'll do is back up one tile so that these guys kind of swarm K and he'll have a 3 cleave attack. Mind you, it's on cooldown, but you know, it's the right idea.
I serve the Lord.
Just working in those best practices for later.
Awaiting your command.
Okay, so you need to take down potentially a fatty here. One that's at full health. Maybe we'll get this one.
The Lord is my witness.
That way we don't have to worry about a potential attack here. We could slow somebody in the back, maybe. For lack of better options. Okay, we got the 7. We got the 6. Face this way. Oh, nice. Okay, cleave. Yeah, we can use it. Woohoo! All right. So the cooldown of 1 turn just means I can use it every turn, but I can only use it once, essentially. Gotcha. We'll hold AP here. Like I did get rid of some armor. Okay.
I am ready.
Leave him again. Dude, so sick. Plus he has all the extra AP, so he could attack again, but...
I serve the Lord. For the Lord Almighty.
None can stand in my way.
Cleaned! I like this party
Thinner.
composition right now.
Failed without your help.
Yeah, how about a little honesty in return, Ector?
I came to this bloody place to rally some help to our cause, to perform a ritual, but I have failed.
Yep, still talking in riddles. Out with the truth.
No, not yet.
Sooner or later, you'll have no choice, my friend. Now, I can't rely on the fact that we're always going to have resting spots. Oh, hello.
Help!
This is so cool. Like, you never know. Finally, a survivor.
Everyone is dead. Help me!
Yeah, I've heard that already. Stop babbling and explain yourself.
Soldiers came, desecrated the old graves, rounded up some villagers and put them to the sword. I saw their eyes before. Oh God.
Who led them?
Oh God, the man who led the soldiers is standing right there with
Ector.
you.
Does she mean Sir Ector?
I think I'm going insane. I don't want to die. Please, don't let him any closer.
Calm yourself, woman. What? Ector, what did you
Now
do?
I'm getting even more curious. What on earth had happened here?
Ector, what did you do? Okay, some potions. Should I Oh, I don't actually think I can reallocate any potions in mission, can I?
Look look there. I am humbled by the Lord's gift.
Okay, so just before we head off in that other direction. Oh, look, another fire.
This used to be a sacred ground, but it turned into a nightmarish purgatory for dead heroes. Hardly my doing, I admit. I must cleanse this place.
Let's go armor.
No more idling under my command.
There's another resting spot there. That's good to know.
My loyal vassals. They were fighting till their last breath.
See, this is all
May the
his
Lord
people.
take their soul.
Just want to see if there's anything else here. I think we're good.
What is this thing?
This is riches. Trinkets and baubles. Oh, okay. Now this is interesting. Oh, that's something. Okay.
Your Highness?
Ready.
Okay. Oh, we got people. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, this is where things... We got to figure out what we're doing here. Okay. So this guy I'm not going to worry about yet. We're going to do our best to kill this dude. It's possible. It's unfortunate.
I can take them all.
So now the question is... I guess I finish this guy. And I take the shot here. But there's cover... I guess. So maybe, hold on. Maybe what we do is we move instead. And then this guy could slow the commoner. No, we can't. Can't reach it. We can't see it. Okay.
Blessings.
Ready to fight.
Huh.
None can stand in my way.
I think I'm gonna set up like so. Put K up front. Let him possibly be surrounded. And then Dindrain. I'm gonna bring to here. Likely gonna get hit by the commoner. I think it could be worse. This guy has to go all the way around. I could maybe prevent an attack here. It's really too bad. Oh, wait. I thought I looked at this and we couldn't hit him before. Never mind. Never mind. And if we set up now, we can get 2 Overwatches. Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, Mordred. I guess. Here, let's do this instead. Let's do a Stigma. Are we gonna have an Overwatch here? Yeah. Okay. So Mordred, Stigma's this guy. And we have cover from that side. Let's Overwatch this way in case this dude comes in.
I am here to serve.
I think that's decent.
Life is suffering.
Nice. That'll do. I like to see the evolution of these battles, and I particularly like that we can get attacked from behind. Okay, this crossbowman is going to be very annoying. And it reanimates.
No mercy for the wicked.
Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe it won't be so bad. There you go.
I serve the Lord.
Let's do a fire arrow here.
Time to feed the ravens.
I'll bring Mordred back to engage this guy.
Your Highness?
And then K, 15 is enough. I'm gonna actually, oh no, if I move here, it's gonna allow for more potential cleave attacks, but also these guys are kind of blocking line of sight for this crossbowman, and maybe I force them to go around, and I don't have to worry about it as much, right? Seems decent in theory. I'm gonna move Hector up a little bit.
Blessings.
He should probably be able to reach her.
Light wound.
Yeah, there we go. And I have a pretty solid cleave there. Oh, nice.
I am ready.
Goodbye. Go chasing.
Sinners shall bleed.
Actually, should have looked at that first.
Kneel before your king.
The Lord is my witness.
There we go. Okay, we're feeling it right now. We're feeling it. We're feeling it. We're in the zone. We've achieved zone status, guys. Amazing. This is like, okay, map edge. I think we could take another fight without going to that resting spot right now. Because we're only missing one armor piece on the big boys.
Let's take it all.
I guess one thing we could be considering a bit more when we walk into these is like how we're gonna handle stuff. What is this? 15 plus 5 hit points? Oh. That's new. Oh. Hello. Okay, power of loss. 50% increased damage after 3 of his allies die. So I guess we kind of need to leave them alive. Undead gain plus 5 HP. Wow. He reanimates. These guys hit for so little. Does he have... Yeah, he does have a cleave and a power attack. And he can shout to boost all of these undead's damage.
Awaiting your command.
Very interesting. He's also immune to poison. So we can safely kill one of
I
them.
can take them all.
Blessings.
Nice. Okay.
I am here to
Then I'm gonna
serve.
wait. So we don't want to kill... How many? 3 of his allies die. Yeah, so if we kill these, he gets way stronger.
The Lord is my witness.
How much AP does he have? 5. I don't think he reaches us on
Awaiting
this
your
turn.
command.
I want to keep these guys more than this away. Like, I want to keep them out of cleave range. I think simply overwatching here is okay.
Blessings.
But Dindrain, I feel like with all that armor, she becomes much less useful. I could attempt a fire arrow. Yeah, okay, we got rid of some of the armor. Oh, check this out. Oh, there's, yeah, okay. So there is another one over here, too. Keep our eyes on things.
Ready to fight.
Make up your mind.
Okay, so there's his shout. And I was wondering if that's going to have a range impact. Doesn't seem to. Nice job. The problem is going to be accidentally killing these guys. Oh, there's more coming in, too.
I am ready.
Ready.
All right, so I'm looking at maybe slowing down there. Or maybe the knockback. Now, the deal with knockback is if they have 50% physical resist, then they'll only go... They won't... Oh, that's this one. My bad. Hold on. That's the knockdown. Where they won't fall.
What are we waiting for?
But he will still be slowed. And knocked back here. I think we take this play for sure. And then I could also be slowing him as this fight goes on.
I am ready.
So with Sir Kay...
Sinners
Oh,
shall
actually,
bleed.
I should have put this on. Dumb. Do I save that for next time now?
Awaiting your command.
I mean, Dindrain's still got two shots.
Take them all.
I serve the Lord.
Can't see it. Okay. That was good. I'll take that. Let's conserve her AP here. Gonna get nice bonus. And then if we end up killing these guys, we end up killing these guys. Like, if they lose that power debuff, I'm not gonna feel as bad. And then I can just leave them, I think. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Hold on a sec. Does it say how long they have this? Yeah, 2 more turns. Okay, I think that's fine. Whoa, he's coming in hot. My dude. No armor left, though. Holy crap. Another big boy. At least they've engaged our strongest one. I think we can kill him this turn, actually.
I am here to serve.
He has no more armor. 26. Versus a cleave on all of them. But they're going to lose that armor or that extra HP when he dies. Yeah, that's the way. Is it always 3 turns? Looks like it, yeah. Now this dude, he's got power of loss. Oh, great. He's got the same thing. All right. And reanimation.
Prepare to die.
But his damage is 7 to 10. I think Power of Loss is kicked in. I'm just looking to see if there's a way to tell whether or not it's active.
The Lord is my witness.
He can't really do anything here against the big guy. So the question is, do I feel like I need to take this out? It's a lot of HP, and I don't know that we're going to kill all of these guys in 3 turns.
Blessings.
But at the same time, these guys aren't hitting hard at all,
Power
so
and glory.
I think I will actually focus this. And when this guy gets into range, we'll try slowing him. Okay, sweet.
What?
I am ready.
I think that's decent so far. This guy's gonna have problems getting to us, especially now he's blocked, but let's put the stigma on the big boy.
Ready to fight.
We'll cleave here. Hell yeah, dude. Now, he does have an opening, unfortunately.
Blessings.
But move him back, slow him down.
No mercy for the wicked.
None can stand in my way.
Goodbye. Charge. Dudes, this is sick right now.
Pray for forgiveness.
We're feeling it. We are feeling it. There was something over here we could get, right? Yeah.
First pick should be mine.
Ekdark. Simmer down there, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna go hit that camp that we saw. Here it is. Armor again.
I feel
sense.
refreshed.
It's cool that there's also, like, it shows you where kind of the encounters are, right? But then there's a boss fight, essentially. Unless the next thing is even more terrifying. Oh, hell, it might be. I just see heavy dude over there. Yeah, there's just a lot of enemies here, is the problem.
I am here to serve.
Kneel before your king.
Alright, so these guys,
Awaiting
same
your
type of
command.
setup. I don't see a better way of engaging right now. Do I find value in slowing that guy or hitting that guy?
The Lord is my witness. Defend yourself.
Ready.
Neither, because I can't. Okay. I'm gonna put that on
Here
him.
to serve.
Overwatch here. Overwatch here. Let's roll. I'm so glad that, like, a basic attack doesn't cancel that Overwatch. Oh, almost just one-shot the dude. How many range do I have? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 3 circles. I'm sure once enemies get, like, magic casters and stuff like that, it's going to be a lot more difficult to decide how to handle this. Okay. Big Brudius here. Brudius Maximus.
I am here to serve.
Goodbye. That's going to be all you do. Not quite enough to
mercy
kill.
for the wicked.
Time to feed the ravens.
Down with the violence.
I might get shot back here. Actually, let me just pull back with her. I could charge out here, but like then what, right? Then I'm so much closer
Power
unnecessarily.
and glory.
Crossbowman down. Slow. I don't know if this is going to be enough of an impact. with action points. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling it out, to be fair. There's another big boy. Okay, yeah, so a little too close for that to be useful. I think we are going to have to kill these reanimation bodies, specifically this one. Couple cleaves there.
Awaiting your command.
For my Camelot.
We'll put vulnerable on the big guy.
I am here to serve.
Oh, nice. Got the full 22. So 11 to 14. So downed units... Hold on. Will reanimate soon. Do they take... hold on. Do they take more damage when downed? Is there a way I can see that? Status effects? I don't see anything about downed. Oh, knockdown. 30% increased damage from every hit. Okay, there we go. Any bonuses or penalties that would apply to a backstab also apply to a downed unit. Unit will stand up at the start of their next turn for 50% of their max HP. A little different when they're actually downed. But I think that still comes into play. Okay. Okay.
Sinners shall bleed.
How hard's this guy hitting? I mean, he's brute, but he's weak. Like, they're all weak, so I'm not super worried about that. Doesn't appear we can run through them.
I am ready.
Blessings.
Rip that guy. I don't want to waste the shot, so we'll put it on him. K, you're going to be reserving. And then Ector, feel like you can maybe get this guy. So close. So close. I'm going to pull you back a tag because this guy could walk around.
I can take that.
Another great thing it does is it refaces your guys after you move automatically to kind of face maybe the nearest enemy or the majority of enemies. So you don't have to constantly be repositioning them. It's a nice quality of life thing that they've thought of. Okay.
I am here to serve.
My cleavy boy. This guy's gonna come back, I think. Unless I can clear these guys, which isn't looking great.
Let me cut you to size.
No mercy for the wicked.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna have enough to take 2 shots
Make
there.
up your mind.
Let's do it like this. Okay, so you take that.
The Lord is my witness.
And then we'll do this. We'll fire a fire arrow back at the crossbowman.
For my Camelot.
And we'll have you not do that. Right? Okay. And wait, this turn we can finish the rest of them, and this one won't come up. And it looks like the last battle of the area. Wait, am I gonna get 2 shots off still? Yes.
Blessings.
God, the slash is so
My witness.
satisfying. Good job,
We're
squad.
done with the chaff. We must head to the sacred grounds at once.
Oh, more riddles again.
The curse is slowly coming undone, and the soil is spewing out lost ones. They are awake.
Let me guess, not the usual shambling corpses?
I am afraid not.
Uh-oh.
Reanimated husks of knights, great warriors.
That's the area we passed before, I think. Okay, so now we need to hope that we can find... Oh, a shrine.
Shall we stop here?
Regain armor. Yes, please. Sir K. I was gonna say, I hope we can find a resting spot. That's good too.
Just what?
Oh, okay.
The one who yanked me from the cold grave.
Who are you talking to, Lost One?
The fool who raised the dead to recruit an army for Camelot. Sir Actor.
So he raised all these. I want to know more about this.
I was laid to rest as a revered champion. Now I'm just a puppet, brought back by an unholy ritual. I still long for battle, but I refuse to fight for anyone but myself.
Oh, look at
Choose your
this.
champion for one last nightly bout.
We can have an actual duel one-on-one, or a party attack. What's the difference? Is there a better outcome if we duel? I kind of want to see. Oh, sick. Okay, well, obviously it's going to be Sir K. Yeah. Okay, 1v1. I love this. So sick. Okay, so Pylos, bleeding, poison. He's got power attack. I think I just wait him to come to me, right? Bye-bye, armor. Holy crap. That's so huge. We're gonna two-shot him. Oh, he lived! Sort of.
Finally, now I can rest again.
Huh.
Why are you looking at
Lucky
me like
charm.
that? Because of these accusations, there is no price too dear to pay for Avalon. The Lord forgives.
So, the duel, is that why I got the charm? Because I dueled versus party attack, maybe? It makes more sense that you would get something out of it, but... Oh, hello. Goodbye letter. A hastily scribbled message, most probably from a scholar. Dear wife, I think I'm not going to make it. Soldiers arrived to the village led by an arcanist and performed horrible acts I can't describe. They made the dead walk again. I just want to say I love you with all my heart. You're Dunin. Huh. Got the Christianity symbols. Dunin. I don't know if we need to remember that. Not seeing... Oh, I am seeing one that was used. Alright, so we're down on armor a little bit. Oh, bad. Okay, we have a setup there. Setup there. I don't know where the enemies are at. Let's look at this side. Set up here. This is a little bit more close quarters. Maybe that's better for us. Okay. So these can explode. Destroying the vase creates a cloud in a 3x3 area for 3 turns. You in the area suffer 4 to 8 damage. Units moving in the area also suffer 4 to 8 damage. Oh, well, that's going to be pretty important.
Awaiting your command.
Lost Summoner. Sir Perrinfall the Grim. So he's got Power of Loss, so 3 allies, and he gets way stronger. He's giving everybody extra 5 HP. Yeah, he's a problem, but we definitely want him to take these.
I serve the Lord.
If I start Ector here, he can hit him back. And then we could maybe pop an Essence here. How long does this last? 3 turns. And then she could pop... I don't know, maybe we don't even pop an Essence over there. We just pop 1 and see what happens. And go from there.
Blessings.
Okay. Wait. Actually, I should slow first. I was just worried that I might push him out of range, but... that's fine. Oh, I should have put this on every time, you guys. Every time.
I serve the Lord.
Oh, I've blocked it. Excellent. Excellent.
The Lord guides my hand.
Okay, so I was wondering if that was going to also break the others
I'm here to serve.
near it. Maybe I should conserve AP here. I don't think he's going to run to us. Like, I don't think he's going to make it.
I serve the Lord.
They buried me on a bed of flowers. Now all I crave is blood.
He's coming. Oh, did he not walk in there? Bro.
Your Highness?
No mercy for the wicked.
I can take them all.
Oh, he's out of range.
Down with the violence.
I still... okay, so I don't think the fire can hit if he's got armor. It's what it seems like. I actually think I'm just gonna build up a bunch of APs here. I'm not running through there anytime soon.
Be forever cursed, Sir Hector.
Ready to fight.
Okay. His vulnerability's gone. Let's put that back on.
Ready.
Keep that up.
No mercy for the wicked.
The Lord is my witness.
Hector, I'm just gonna move over.
Your Highness?
And now I guess we'll start setting up some overwatches.
I can take them all.
Power and glory.
See you soon in hell, Sir Hector. We shall be awaiting.
Okay, he's in there now. Beautiful. I mean, that worked out pretty well. This guy has a lot to chunk through, though.
Blessings.
Ready to fight.
Pretty well have to do that. This could be rough. Mordred is in a little bit of a tough spot armor-wise.
Awaiting your command.
So I feel like I'm gonna get Kay in there.
For my
Oh, he's got
Camelot.
cleave too. That was not the maneuver. It's not the play. I'm gonna knock him back.
Kneel
And then you
before
can
your
take
king.
this kill. And then if I move you back a tad, we can set up an overwatch, but he won't have a slash, or he won't have a slash. What's the
Awaiting your
term?
command.
Cleave.
The Lord guides my hand.
Oof, that's rough.
I am ready.
The Lord is my
Rough.
witness.
Slow him. Ooh, I had the Dark Essence there. I didn't see that. I should have. That's a mistake. Damn. It's a bit of a misplay, but...
Too tight to run now.
Okay. What's your cleave? Pretty good with the armor. I'm looking at the armor destruction.
For my Camelot.
Let's go vulnerability,
I am ready.
cleave. That's all gone.
Sinners shall bleed.
She can finish this.
For the Lord Almighty.
Wait for these guys to come around, then we Dark Essence. What kind of... This guy has a cleave as well. Frick.
I serve the Lord.
So, how many turns on this squire here? Couple?
I am here to
I guess
serve.
that's... We just cleave it, right? Now, the essence, I guess maybe I should just blow this, because this guy might not stand where we need him to.
Blessings.
This guy's too
None
tanky
can
right now.
stand in my way.
Christ on the cross.
Awaiting your command.
Got the cleave, so we gotta be mindful. Maybe what I should do is try and get in for like a potential backstab or something. The problem is... Well, the problem's obvious. I just don't want him running over here now. That would be a concern. Let's hold AP. Hold AP. Overwatch.
No mercy for the wicked.
Thankfully, he's out of armor, so we can use our super strong attack here.
Awaiting your command.
Hold on.
Sinners shall bleed.
Stigma.
I am ready.
That's big. It's big.
Blessings.
I need 15.
Ready.
Nice job. We'll slow here.
For my Camelot.
Ready to fight.
I'm going to come up here to engage, so he's not going to have a breakaway. And then we'll set up to, like, come in behind him. Or I could go for the knockdown. His debuff resist is 50. Yeah. And I'll back up because I don't want him to be able to cleave. Or Khaled the Unrelenting. I'd say so. Oh, you took an injury token. Damn it.
Awaiting your command.
That's what I was worried about.
For my Camelot.
Okay, now if I come in, I am engaged.
Kneel before your king.
I don't want to push him back just
I'm here
yet.
to serve.
That's going to get rid of all the armor.
The Lord is my witness.
Let's do this. There's the burning. Regular shot. And kill him. Whew, okay. Little spicy there. Took that injury, unfortunately.
The plague is over, and the curse has been dispelled. Yet, I still owe you an explanation.
Yeah, you're long overdue.
I came to this place to resurrect great champions of old, to bind them to my bidding with an incantation.
Fighting fire with fire. Bold.
Avalon is besieged from all sides. It must survive, whatever it costs. My honor or your lives, it doesn't matter.
And what happened to the village?
The earth demands blood to release the dead. I ordered my men to kill some villagers, but the incantation went wrong.
You performed a blood sacrifice at a burial ground?
The ritual has worked before, but this Avalon is not the place I used to know.
You're one ruthless bastard, Sir Ector. Take it as a compliment.
I've not been the same man since I died. I regret nothing.
Still plenty of time for that, but not here. Let's go. Sick. That was... Okay, so that, first of all, that was a side mission. So I was thinking, oh, yeah, I mean, how hard could it be? Definitely our most challenging to date. Here lies the Unforgotten. May their name forever be wreathed in glory. Sir Avastin the Brave, Khaled the Unrelenting, Perrinfall the Grim. Those are the 3 guys that we just killed. Neat.
Let's have a look.
Sigil for light armor. Okay.
People always thought me a heartless tyrant, but I always kept the interests of the realm in sight.
So, Kay took an injury token there, it said, right? Scary how easily that can happen. Minus 11 vitality loss. Okay. So maybe, okay, not an injury, per se. Leveled up Dindrain. Sick. Lots of rewards. Plus 4 damage during the first encounter after a rest. Oh. That's pretty good. Arcanist. That must be him, right? He's an Arcanist. This is what we got out of the duel. Plus 2 damage for Fire Arrow. That could be decent for her. A mysterious blacksmith. A mysterious blacksmith visited my court offering priceless treasures of the Tuatha de Danann. He sounded like an aspirant jester at first, but upon closer inspection, his goods looked indeed remarkable. The stranger isn't very talkative as he just hides under his dark cloak in silence and rejects even a cup of wine. He offers one choice and one choice only from his collection, which is highly unusual, even disrespectful from a wandering merchant. We could accept the offer and I get an extra loot for 300 gold, or I will gain extra loot and just steal it and increase my tyrant, which is ultimately what I want. It's mine. So here we are. 4 tyrant, 1 Christian. Now, as I said earlier, I might swing this into Old Faith. I also don't know if that's going to impact other things with that blacksmith, but it's possible. Okay, 2 points here. +1 loyalty after every other Christian hero in the round table. All right, so she's up to +4. Sir Ector now. +1 spellcraft. Grants 100 gold after every mission which this hero didn't participate in. Neat. While appointed as Master of Magic in the Enchanted Tower, grants 20 relic dust after each mission. Arcanist. So take one of these. We have an armor potion. Sir Kay should take one of those, maybe. Does she have... Yeah, she has poison damage. We can do poison or fire. Fire seems to be a lot more useful right now. +1 to the burning duration. +2 loyalty. And 3 movement AP for the first turn of each encounter. Ooh. I feel like maybe Sir Kay could benefit from that. Regain +1 armor for every 10 HP regained from any source. And damage against lost. See, his loyalty is already pretty good. So maybe I do this. Because then we get his extra damage. And the 3 on him is good because we could get into like backstab positions and such. Right? Extra damage against loss, sure. And I guess Mordred, we should have one of these in here. +1 damage for him. Let's take that. Nah. Let's take the unbreakable armor. And 16 health there. I think that's pretty good. Reduction in cover. Unbreakable armor while in duel. So we saw that. We saw a duel. That was cool. Also, in just regular combat, duel is just a one-on-one where you're not flanked. Extra HP while resting, plus a bunch of extra health, plus a bunch of armor, but a lot slower, which I think the way we're playing this does work for me. Yeah, it does work for me. Okay. So, Dindrain. What am I going to do with your skills? Enemy traps. Now, we haven't run into that yet. -1 damage from ranged attacks, which is be pretty good. Gains AP when killing a unit. Or extra Overwatch damage. Or... weapon damage increased to 20% against burning units. Oh, yeah, okay. 20% against poison units. Because then we get the setup, right? They can be poison or burning, and then we get extra damage against them. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll take both of these. In terms of weapons... we have no better runes for her. Armor we do, though. Marksman and Arcanist. 2 HP at the start of each encounter. 3 movement HP for the first turn of each encounter. And this would give her some armor. He's got Vitality boosted from there. -2 damage received from ranged attacks. Oh, look at this. Relic Sigil for light armor. Both of these guys. Dodge the first incoming attack of each encounter. Gain +1 AP during the first encounter after a rest. Very nice. She got 13 He's got 15. Let's give it to her. I wish I could sort these. -2 damage from ranged. Or regain 2 HP at the start of each encounter and get armor. Maybe that would be better. Yeah, let's do that. The trinkets he set, weapons he set. Balin, we need to take a look here. Backstab attacks. Poison damage, which he doesn't have yet. So maybe we just leave this. Backstabs are hard to pull off. Not that it's impossible. Damage against loss, that's the same. Poison damage. Doesn't help yet. Damage for backstabs. Okay. So I think we're set then. Oh, he's got a different staff here. So +2 minimum weapon damage, which is nice. Or +4 damage after the first encounter after a rest. Also good. And it is the whole encounter, and if you rest, you're getting it pretty regularly. At least from what we've seen. Let's try it. We might end up changing that, but we'll see. Okay, so Balin healed from an injury. Good to hear. What else do we want to build now? Have no injuries. Training ground. Yeah, he wants to go into the Enchanted Tower. I don't have the building resources to do that. Same there. So free healing, +11 vitality per mission on Sir Kay. Man, not having him is going to feel rough, but I do feel that's the safest way to play it, is getting him fully healed up. He's up to 11. Or sorry, he's up to 48. I think we do that. That does mean Sir Kay will not be available on the next mission, which is unfortunate. One turn poison duration. +2 AP for the first turn of each encounter. +5 vitality. And currently we're getting 2 HP extra when resting. So this gives more armor as well, which we're going to need because Sir Kay is gone. So maybe I do buy this. Yeah. And we have stuff that we can sell. How can I just, like, get into their stuff? There we go. Okay, so you are the new tank. Fun. Fun times. Okay, so we have a couple new side missions. The Cursed Ship. Oh, neat. Okay. So, high-risk mission. I'm guessing that's because
the ship that brought the dying Arthur
of our levels, right? So we're ranked 4. So I should go here to the Tale of Sir Yvain. And that's where we'll head next. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. And we'll head to this spot next. I'll do a little bit of optimizing before that. And we'll see what happens here. Another recruitable hero. Brigand enemies. So after that's done, I pretty much have to build, or I have to unlock, what is it? What is it? The second hero slot? No, that's not what I want. This is for here. I need to unlock this. Oh, round table. Yeah, there we go. This I'll need to unlock because I want to make sure we always have spots for these people, right? So we should be able to get 500, 100 building resources there. That would be great. But yeah, wish me luck, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.